Hey my friends, what's up? It's T3. Welcome to T3 Gaming. We are going to get into back into American Truck Simulator. It's been a long minute since I played this. They got a lot of mods out and a lot of DLCs. I had a few. Now I got the rest. So I pretty much got them all the way down to Louisiana. And I am a part of the World of Trucks. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they won't start keeping track until I start doing external contracts. So, but we're going to start a whole new career here, and we're just going to go through a lot. I know there's a lot that's changed for this game, so you have to bear with me, and we'll figure a lot of it out together. But I got a whole new career, so we're just going to jump into a whole new career. And we're going to go ahead and set up my steering wheel and my pedals here. So let's go ahead and start the old career here. And I already connected the World of Trucks, but it's not going to do anything until I buy myself a truck and trailer. Probably just a truck. Alright, so we are going to come down here and do the controls here. I do simple automatic. I don't have a huge setup here. I just got my wheel and I got the pedals. Now I did drive stick shift when I was driving truck 15 years. Unfortunately, I had to retire because I had a stroke and you can't drive anymore. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set up our joystick here, our steering wheel. So we're going to go into advanced setup. Yeah, finish wizard. Yeah, that's what we'll do. My mouse is not doing very good here. Thank God I don't need it. I got one of those vertical mouses. Logitech's. Alright, let's jump in here. Let's get this going. Yeah, I do the American one. I don't do the Europe one. Gets the cab overs. Not a big fan of those. Alright, why are we taking so long? There we go. Okay, your headquarters. Now, normally I usually do Bakersfield. But I don't think I can, yeah, I'll go ahead and do Bakersfield. Yeah, I'll do Bakersfield, confirm selection. You know, I live in Florida. Okay, so, we're going to go ahead and pick ourselves a truck. Don't want that one. I do like Kenworths, not gonna lie to you, but I do like Peterbilts too. See if I can get me a long nose here. Yeah, I like that. Let's go with that. I think that's what I had before to enable tutorial. Do you want to walk through tutorial? No, we don't need to walk through tutorial. Alright, so my bankroll is only $1,300, so we're not starting off too much. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. Okay, at last you have a chance to experience a dream job driving a truck. Okay, your own transportation company is now busy, blah blah blah. Your task safely deliver load a mixed tank to gallon oil dock in Bakersfield. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. Okay, the thing is, I have to get in there. Okay, so do I have? Yeah, it looks like I got something on there. Now, what we have to do is open events page. Yeah, see, that's the World of Trucks, but here's the thing. I'm not doing external contracts yet, so let's go ahead. Get into options. And, yeah, I don't think I need to do anything in controls. Yeah, again, no, it's got the keyboard. That's the only thing I'm really worried about up there. Well, let's go into controls here. Okay, brake, start, stop, wipers. Don't need left indicator. Okay, I'm gonna do my left indicator. Okay, so we'll get that one. Yep. Pretty much keep it the same. Light modes. We're gonna go ahead and that's gonna be my light, and this is gonna be my high beams. Okay, my horn, I go air horn here, so we air horn, I'm going to put that right there. beacon, differential lock, get the V. I just have to remember that. Very rarely I use that. So cruise control, absolutely. So you get the top button there, adaptive control. Cruise control increase will be that one, and decrease is going to be X, and resume is going to be the A button. Emergency brake, and I need to, where is it at? Okay, do I want to open my right? Do I have anything to open my right? Okay. Okay, open right window, it's going to be that. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, open the right, it's going to be that one right there. Yep. Close right is going to be down. Okay, open left is that one. And open, I gotta remember all this. Dash play. What I need is a left right. Where's it at? Look left, look right. That's what I'm looking for. Look left, right there. Look right is gonna be right there. Now I get these are the buttons on my steering wheel. Use whatever button you want on your steering wheel. So. Interior look left, don't need that. There's too many things. I'm not even try to remember them all. Walk mode, left, right. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I also got the farming one too, but I got too many things going on, so I don't want to do them all. All right, so let's go ahead and get that going. So let's go back to the drive. Okay. So that E turns it on. So. Let's check, okay, so I can look at that. I can look all the way back in the back. Now I'm going to go ahead and, is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Yep, I'm going to go back to 1, go back inside. So I got to try to remember all this. And this over here to my right is my navigation. Okay, so I'm going to go hit F6. Cargo, mixed tank, 15,000. Destination, Bakersfield, gallon, oil. Okay, so I'm not going too far in this job. 64 miles, where they got me? I should be in Bakersfield. Okay, job income 1,300 remains. So I got 64 miles and an hour and 34 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and do F5 again, get that over. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. Alright. Alright, so we got good there. Oh, yeah, you better. He ran right out on me. He should have known better than that. That's one thing I like about this game. You can deal with these people. That's alright, though. It's been a long minute since I played, so I got to get better at my abilities here. Alright, so alright. Now we just got to wait for the old green light, and I believe we're gonna be, I don't know, we're gonna be getting on 58 here. Now, pretty much I don't have to worry about sleeping while you're a company driver unless you do more than one day. See, I can only go so far until I build up my skill set. So there's a lot to do in this. So, and we're just gonna go progress day 1, day 2, and stuff like that. And see, build our own company here and get it going. Maybe check out some mods later on. But I do have all the DLC, so I can go all the states, pretty much Midwest and to the west. So basically Iowa on down to Texas and all the way over to California, Washington. Alright, so let's see if we can. Alright, so yeah, it looks like, no, it's 99. There we go. 99. Been down this road many a time. Alright. Yeah, I got the simple automatic on it, so I'm not shifted. Even though I do like to shift. I just don't have that type of setup. Now I could use the toggle switches, I guess, but I just want to enjoy. Now I can make my right, I guess, right on red. They give me a red light violation on that, but which is ridiculous because it's right on red. It's nothing illegal on it. Alright. And you see those X's up there, that means you can't go through there or you'll be like hitting a wall. We're going to go here, adjust the seat. I think we're going to go, nope, there we go. F4, there we go. So now I can see that. Guess I should put my blinker on here. Check the horn. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we gotta go drive 61 miles, which won't take long at all. There it is. Couldn't see where that was at. I gotta fix that so I can see the blinker. Alright, let's go down here and fix that one more time. Alright. Yep, can't really see it. I can hear it though. Well, we're not gonna get another red light violation. I gotta keep my cash. So we gotta build cash up and then we'll eventually get our truck. Alright. Can't really get much more realistic than this, and I do have a full tank of gas, so they started me off with a full tank of gas. Now eventually we're gonna have to go find our own fuel and places to sleep. Alright, here we go. And I'm looking at my top right view there. Well, we get to F2. See, now I get the one in the top left. So I forgot to have that one. Alright. 43 mile an hour, so looks like we're going up 99. I thought I was starting off in Bakersfield. Actually, looks like I am. I don't know where they sent me. Look like they were telling me I was delivered in Bakersfield, but that's not working out. There's a cop. Should I run into him? Alright, so let's go ahead and get 34 minutes. Goes pretty quick. 34 miles in 48 minutes. That's because I'm driving all these stoplights here. Trust me, I'm much better driving in real life. 2 million safe driving miles. That's what I had when I was driving. So we're basically retired now. Thank God for military disability, because that's my retirement. Alright, so we are still looking to get down here. What do we got? 25 miles left, 35 minutes. I'm going 40. This is California. You can only go 55 mile an hour, or you'll get yourself some tickets. Normal practice, I normally don't put a cruise control on. Whoa! Interesting. Interested? Alright, come on, get out of the way. Alright. So I'll get 20 minutes. This is something new here. That's good. So we're not starting off too good here, so then I can move. Yep. So that worked. The windows work. Alright, so let's go ahead. So we're inside someplace. Oil fields here. Gotta get used to this navigator here. Alright. So we did better that time. We didn't run into any X's. And we'll definitely get better. It's been a long minute. It's been 2 or 3 years since I played this game. Okay. Definitely not like a GPS, a Garmin GPS, where they tell you when you move, where your lefts and rights are going to be. They don't talk to you. Alright. So we got 3 miles left here. Get ourselves a little bit of cashola. See that little green thing over to the right there? That's where we want to go. That's what we're looking for. Press the phone key to handle job delivery. Alright, so where do you need it? Okay. Okay. So we want to get to 90 XP, so we want to get the XP up as much as we can. So we're right here, so we're going to go all the way back down here, and we'll see how they want that. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Right. Now the question is, not really giving me much of a chance to back this up here now. All right. So my question is, so so I think I have to back it in over there, so and we'll see how we can do it. Alright, so let's go ahead. Okay, let's see if we can get this in here. Alright, cover T, so we got that in there, it's good enough. It was resetting suspension, alright, so we got that in there. Took a little work, by being in a real truck, that would have been a lot easier. Okay, so we are level 1. Distance 65 miles. Delivered from Bakersfield to Bakersfield. Wow, Bakersfield is not that big, 65 miles. At least not that I know of. Alright, okay, so we got 1300 and we got the XP. Okay, and I guess we'll company name, choose the name and logo. Gonna go T3 trucking, that's what we're gonna do. T3 trucking. So I don't know, I guess I'll go with that. And here's my place right here. It's my headquarters. Of course, I have nothing here at all. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. My God, I can't even get a truck in there, I don't think. Alright, I wonder if all that over there is mine. I don't think it is, but unfortunately, I haven't got anything to park here yet. Once you earn enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move it in the world freely and run your own business. Good luck. Okay. Yeah, so I just got the Louisiana and the Iowa one, so we got all that. World of Trucks, I get the event going on, but so you got to go to those cities there probably, but I can't do that until I get skilled up. Alright, so what do we got here? We're at $24.91. That's all the money we have. Alright, so we're going to go to Bakersfield, Oxnard. I hate going to Oxnard. That's a pain in the ass down there. Modesto, that's right down the street. Let's go to Modesto. Oh well, that's not much money at all. Okay, oil. They're going to pay me $6,000 to go to Los Angeles. Alright, let's go up one. Santa Maria is over there on the west side. I don't want to go there either. Bakersfield to Barstow for $5,200. I'm all over that. I am all over that one. Gonna use this is where you get big money. $30 per mile. Gallon oil. Hopefully it's frac. Yep, it's a frac tank. So let's go ahead and take that job. Okay, so we're at Bakersfield. Evidently it's much bigger than I thought. I don't recall it being that big. That's Barstow right over there. Been there millions of times. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up another load and we're going to get over there. And I'm going to go ahead and jump out and see, do I have anything? I do. We'll go one right back in. Alright, so we got 157 miles to get over there. Okay, so now I'm guessing I can get out over here. Let's hope. Yep. And we will keep on, and I can't see the left there, so Let's just hope nobody's coming. I'm bigger than they are, so they'll stop, right? This is just as much entertaining as it is being a good truck driver. It's a game, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back over here. Okay, so I ain't worried about nothing on that side. Keep myself, look at that UI mirrors up there in the top there. And once we get some skill points, then we can start getting into some bigger distances. Right now we just want to collect some cash. Alright, I don't see no stop sign. Alright, get over here and make a right. Oh yeah, I gotta get right out of the area here. Okay. Well, I guess they got me a different truck here. Got my pre-pass all set up over here. All kinds of cars coming down the road here. All right. So we still got a 3-hour, 8-minute drive. Not really 3 hours, it's probably only about 10 or 15 minutes. Real life time here. Well, we just got to get on 58 so we can cruise. Okay. Nice fly. I really like the graphics. It ain't bad for a game on a computer here. Yeah, this is gotta be 99. Probably gonna get on 58 east down here. Yep. green light here. So we'll make the left and veer off to the right. Almost. Come on, I feel it. I feel it coming. Here we go. Yep. This will get us to 99. And once I start getting my own equipment, then I'll be able to stop at truck stops and stuff like that. Get the fuel, all that good stuff. Unless I get onto a longer run, where I'll have to take a rest before I can start driving again. Oh, I think we're going to be making a right over here. Yeah, we'll be making 58 east. Alright. Alright, once you get through these lights, it'd be all easy peasy from here. Get up to Hatfield Mountain there. Normally there'll be a Loves and a Flying J up there, but I don't know if it's up there now in this game, but we'll see. Put the cruise on and get on down the road. All right. Still got lights, huh? Anytime here, light, come on. Oh, yeah. Try and remember the little city that's over here to the right. We used to get produce down here all the time. God, I can't remember for the life of me. Alright. Been a few years since I've been to California. Alright, so we're going to be making a right. What's it called? Weed Watch Highway or something like that. Weed Patch Highway. That's what it was. Alright, so let's see if we can get... Yeah, go ahead and pull in front of a semi. Right, let's get that 58 East right here. Yeah, I gotta get in that left lane. Alright, give me a little bit of sun kiss here. Yeah. Don't think it's this one here. Yep, that's where I want it, right there. Okay. Now we can get back on this highway, get up the mountain there, get through the way station, and it's always closed though, but that little one there every now and then can open up. Yep, got cruise control set at 55. We're going up the mountain now. Yeah, so we'll get a lot of cash. 30 bucks a mile. That's a lot of cash. This little run here. Yeah, I'll be doing my truck driving at nighttime. I do my other games during the day, so if you're into the other games and stuff, I do. Get the old wind turbines going up over here. This is the Hatchery Mountain we're going up. See, it just loves it a lot. I don't like the Flying J, the Flying J up here. I don't like it. It's too congested. Love's is much better when it comes to parking. They have so much more room. I'll tell you, some of these pilots and TAs, it's like they designed it so people can just keep bumping into each other. Better be a good back if you're going to get into some of these truck stops. I learned that early on. Harvey. Yep, there's also a fuel spot over there. I don't need it though. Now, probably after this, soon, once I get over $10,000, I could probably get a loan to get out, get a truck, but I don't want to be put myself in debt right away. But maybe just to get a truck so I can just get out of California. And even then, I still have to get my skills up. Alright, so we still have 48 miles to go. Yeah, they changed this all up down here. You used to drive through Baran over here. Now you go around and they put a Love's over here too now. So, you know, you can still go through Baran, but they made a bypass highway to go right through, go around it basically. And this takes you straight to 15. Yeah, thing is, when you take a job, you better make sure you can deliver it on time, because sometimes, and I've done this a couple times, taking 2 rest breaks consecutively by accident, and bam, you're late, just like that. Okay, 31 miles. See how fast it goes? Borax. They got me turning around, coming back up the Borax Road. That's surely not. They got me at 60 miles now. What? That's twice they've done that now. The Barstow's down here. It's not no. Unless there's an accident up there or something. But yeah, this can't be right. Yeah, this can't be right. This Barstow's only like 30 miles from Baran. Oh no, how we would Barstow discovered, okay. Interesting. You got me coming back that way. Did I miss a turn or something? I must have missed a turn. Glenwood Road, this is where the OTA is at. Alright, getting there. It's been many a times with this TA. I like the TA over here. That Flying J is it's a pig pen. I don't like it. Alright, so we're going to be taking a ramp here, it looks like. had to have missed a turn. Probably when I was talking about that borax. But I have a feeling that's where it's at. But they do borax there, they don't do oil. Alright. Oh yeah, and yes, in my early days I have rode a truck in this game, not in real life, but this game, messing around. Once I start getting World Trucks, they govern you at 65 to make it fair, so or I'd be going 80 miles an hour taking up the tickets. Okay, so let's see. The old cruise control. Here comes the old Copperoni. Yep. We got 38 miles here. 36 miles in 48 minutes. That don't make sense. Unless I'm driving in some city here. Here's that Borax Road. This is not Barstow. Maybe Barstow County, maybe, but if there is a county of Barstow, I don't think. I think it's San Bernardino County. But there's no way. It's a little off here. That's why I probably missed it, because I knew I wasn't in Barstow. Barstow's the other way. But like I said, I guess it can't be perfect, can they? This is California Road here, Avenue. Oh, that's Borax Road. So we had 18 miles. Let's go ahead and get down here. Yeah, that's where the Borax plant is, right there. Cops used to sit out here and give people tickets because, if I remember correctly, they don't have scales in there. That's how piece of shit these cops are sometimes. Alright, so let's slow this bad boy down. Speed limit 37.5 miles an hour. Alright, it's going to be coming over here soon. Start looking for the green flashy thing. Pretty sure it's this way, if I'm looking at that properly. There it is, right there. Okay. Okay. Press the following key to handle job. Okay. Where you need it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another back end. Okay, then go ahead and get this F3, F2, nope. Alright. Go right there. You might have two. Alright, let's go ahead and alright, so we're going to go do this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, see if I can get this over there now. Okay, see if we get this bad boy in there. Now we got it green, that's all that matters. So we're going to get the old 90. 198 miles, 5 hours. This is excellent. Fuel consumed 41 gallons. Base reward 5,200, 319 XP plus 40. And we still haven't got to level 2 yet. We're still level 1 newbie. Level 5's enthusiast. Okay, so I guess we are level 2. We have to get to level 5 though. Okay, so that looks pretty good so far. And how many skill points do I have? Now, if we look at the skill points, okay. No dangerous goods, advanced, well-trained professionals, class 2-1, such. This will get me probably more money. Long distance, that's what we're looking for. Rank 1 delivers up to 400 miles. Rank 2 delivers up to 650. 10% higher reward for delivery distance longer than 400. Rank 3. Okay, so we got rank 1. So now we can go up to 400 miles plus 5% higher reward for delivery distances longer than 250 miles and 25% experience bonus for delivery distances longer than 250. And I think that is all we have. I don't think we have another one to put down there. Nope. So we're going to apply that. So we're going to go ahead and get a little bit more miles in our next one. Okay. And let's go to the bank. And they're offering me right now off the bat 130,000. So I want to get a little more cash in here before I go doing that. I mean, they'll give you guys a 500. Once I get 100,000, they'll give me a 400,000 loan. Number of active loans 0. Yeah, we're not going to do that. This tells you how much you got to pay back a day. Check out the emails. Need money? We can help. That's the bank. Use trucks for sale. Okay. Alright. So we have to go find a lot of these things too. So much to do in this game. Alright, so we're going to call that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and subscribe. Give me some comments. If you guys want to see something. Again, I have to get reacclimated to this game again. As you can see, I kind of ran into some X's there at the beginning there, but once we got settled in a little bit, we did good. And you'll get good at the backing. I mean, I was really good at backing without in a real truck, but when you put yourself in a simulator, it's a completely different ball game. All right, so we'll see you all in the next episode of ATS. All right, you all have a good day.